Advertising and design students. This project has been crafted through advanced level students participating in this project. We got a lot out of it in that class. As you can see, I have a couple of Jamboards here that are going to walk you through the project. You're going to listen and watch this video first, and then you're going to watch a guest speaker come into a class and talk about time period and design. In fact, I'm editing that clip right now through snippets that I recorded of one of my former students. His name was Malik. He is at the design school right now, and he offered a really good explanation on design through the ages and why graphic design is so important. There's so many little subtleties to being a graphic designer that not many people understand. Most importantly, if you're going to focus on graphic design, you need to understand that for every time period, there's design aesthetics that play into the design that went into that area. So this is kind of like your culture design, but now we're talking about a historical side of things. I think this is going to be a 2-week project. Should give you time to work on your own. You can kind of see where students are going with it. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through a couple of things real quick. Let me go through the example here. Let me click on that so you can see. So the introduction to the assignments here, you'll read that. Student topics were generated here. These are examples. I came up with some examples for student topics. You can read those. Then we did deep dives into projects. This person, Lauren here, covered the 70s. So she went and did a poster board of everything she could find as far as aesthetic values that dealt with the 70s, things she was trying to achieve. Now, the wonderful thing about this is that everybody covered different genres. This person covered the 50s and tried to get some of the colors and the aesthetics that you would see in the 50s. This person covered the 80s and had a really good fascination with VHS tapes and the colors. He really used some of those in his design. This example here was more from a time period of the 40s and the jazz swing era. So those were collections she did. 60s. And from this, you get the idea. We went on to create our designs. Now, this literally started from hand-rendered drawings. So when you see these drawings here, these students started with drawing things. They laid the type out on top of the design. So from the drawing here, they could lay it out. And so I'll show you a great example. I mean, that was a great example because the finishing design was just wonderful. This person did some hand rendering types, brought it into Illustrator Design. Let's see if another example. This one right here. This student started off with hand drawings, brought those into Illustrator, and the finishing product was just really good. You can see that the work that they created here. Noticing and recognizing the fonts that they were choosing from those generations. So you're not only just creating a time period piece, but you're recognizing the fonts that are used. And that's what makes this such a critical design project. Okay? So that being said, I'm going to let you venture over and listen to the presentation from one of my former students, Malik. I've trimmed it down into little snippets. Hopefully you can get something from that. And you will also notice your Jamboards, 2B and 4A. Your Jamboards are right here. Go ahead and claim your page. Start off with reading the instructions, okay? All right, well, I count that you will take this assignment seriously. This will be your big quarter 2 assignment, and I look forward to seeing this when I return on the 14th.